Have you ever wondered how one of the greatest Roman emperors managed his temper in the face of adversity? Imagine ruling an empire fraught with betrayal, battle, and boundless pressure, yet maintaining a demeanor of calm and collected wisdom. How did he do it? Today we dive into the life of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and a Roman emperor, whose teachings on managing anger are not just historical footnotes, but lessons that can guide us even in the modern world. Aurelius will uncover the strategies Marcus Aurelius employed to conquer anger and maintain peace. From his reflections to his philosophical writings, we'll explore how you can apply these ancient principles to navigate the challenges of today's fast-paced life. Stay tuned as we reveal how Stoic wisdom can transform your approach to conflict and stress, helping you lead a more harmonious and purposeful life. Before we proceed, take a moment to think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by anger. How did you handle it? Keep that in mind as we explore these transformative strategies. As Emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 Anno Domini, Marcus Aurelius was not only a ruler but a dedicated philosopher. His Stoic practices weren't just personal beliefs. They were essential strategies for managing both his empire and his personal challenges. Stoicism, a philosophy founded on virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, offered him a framework to remain equanimous and effective in both public and personal life. Marcus Aurelius's commitment to these Stoic principles helped him navigate the complexities of leadership and personal adversity. In his personal writings, which later became known as Meditations, he often discusses the importance of controlling one's emotions in the face of conflict or disappointment. This philosophical grounding became a cornerstone of his reign, enabling him to lead with reason and fairness. As we delve into the specific strategies Marcus Aurelius employed to manage his anger, it's crucial to recognize the underlying foundation of his approach: reflection and self-awareness, key tenets of Stoic philosophy. Strategy 1. Reflection and self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor. He was also a philosopher who deeply engaged with Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes the mastery of self through rational thought. He often used reflective practices as a method to attain greater self-awareness and control over his emotions, particularly anger. Visualize this scene: Marcus Aurelius, seated in the tranquil gardens of his palace, deep in meditation. The environment is peaceful, a stark contrast to the chaos of Roman political life. As he sits in contemplation, thought bubbles appear around him, symbolizing his internal review and management of thoughts. This animation helps us see how he methodically sifted through his emotions, identifying and addressing the roots of his anger. By engaging in these practices, Marcus Aurelius understood that anger is often sparked by external circumstances outside our control. His writings emphasize the power of responding to provocations with reasoned calm rather than emotional reactions. Through reflection, he achieved a profound level of self-awareness, allowing him to master his emotions and react to challenges with a composed and thoughtful approach. Building on the idea of self-awareness, Marcus Aurelius also practiced perspective-taking as a way to manage his emotions, especially anger. This involves stepping outside of one's immediate feelings and considering a situation from multiple viewpoints. Strategy 2. Perspective-taking. Marcus believed that by changing our perspective, we could change our emotional responses. For instance, when faced with what might initially seem like a personal slight or an infuriating setback, he would suggest imagining the motives and circumstances of others involved. Could their actions have been motivated by something other than malice? What stresses might they be under? Now imagine an animated scene where Marcus Aurelius is confronted by an angry senator. Instead of responding in kind, he pauses, reflects, and considers the senator's challenges and pressures. We see his initial frown gradually transform into a look of understanding and empathy. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How do you think applying this strategy of perspective-taking could help in situations you face? Have you ever found that understanding someone else's viewpoint changed how you felt about a situation? By adopting this approach, Marcus Aurelius was not only able to reduce feelings of anger, but also to foster a sense of understanding and empathy towards others. This shift in perspective is a powerful tool in disarming conflict and transforming potential confrontations into opportunities for cooperation and understanding. Building further on the idea of controlling one's responses, Marcus Aurelius placed great importance on the acceptance of external events. This strategy is rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy. which teaches that peace comes from accepting what we cannot change. Strategy 3. Acceptance of external events. For Marcus, acceptance wasn't about passive resignation, but about recognizing the limits of his control. He believed that by accepting the reality of external events, we can free ourselves from unnecessary frustrations and focus our energy on our responses and actions, which are within our control. Imagine an animated sequence where Marcus Aurelius is faced with news of natural disasters affecting his empire, events completely beyond his control. Instead of succumbing to frustration or despair, we see him calmly organizing relief efforts, illustrating his acceptance of the situation and focusing on constructive responses. This philosophy can be incredibly powerful in our own lives. Consider how often we get upset over things we have no control over: traffic delays, weather, or the actions of others. Now think about how accepting these as part of life's flow can reduce our anger and increase our peace of mind. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." How could embracing acceptance change the way you handle the challenges you face? Can you think of a situation where accepting the reality of the circumstances could have led to a more peaceful outcome? This approach helps us not only in managing our own emotions, but also in enhancing our interactions with others, creating a more harmonious and understanding environment. Another cornerstone of Stoic wisdom is the mastery over one's reactions. Marcus Aurelius famously emphasized that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we have absolute power over how we respond. This understanding is crucial for anyone seeking to conquer anger and maintain serenity in challenging situations. Strategy 4. Control over reactions. Marcus Aurelius practiced and preached the art of controlling reactions. He believed that the freedom to choose our response to any situation is where our true power lies. This idea is incredibly empowering because it places the locus of control firmly within ourselves, not in external circumstances or other people's actions. For a visual depiction, imagine a split-screen animation. On one side, we see a scenario where Marcus Aurelius is insulted by a political rival. In one version, he reacts impulsively with anger, leading to escalating conflict and negative outcomes. On the opposite side, we see him taking a moment to pause, reflect, and then choose a calm and measured response, which diffuses the tension and maintains his dignity and the respect of those around him. This visual contrast not only makes the point clear, but also provides a powerful illustration of how different reactions can lead to very different outcomes. By choosing our responses, we can turn a potentially destructive situation into an opportunity for personal growth and conflict resolution. Now I invite you to think about a recent situation where your reaction might have escalated a conflict. How could a controlled, thoughtful response have changed the outcome? Reflect on this and share your thoughts in the comments below if you're comfortable. Understanding and practicing this strategy can transform not just individual moments, but the entire course of our interactions and relationships. Bringing ancient wisdom into the modern age can seem daunting, but the principles of Stoicism are as applicable today as they were in the time of Marcus Aurelius. Let's explore how you can apply these timeless strategies to contemporary life, ensuring not just the management of anger, but also the enhancement of overall emotional well-being. Modern application of Stoic wisdom. In our fast-paced world, the ability to remain calm and composed is more valuable than ever. Marcus Aurelius's strategies provide practical tools for anyone looking to manage their emotions and reactions effectively. Real-life applications. 1. Reflection and self-awareness. Just as Marcus Aurelius wrote meditations to reflect on his thoughts and actions, you can adopt a routine of daily journaling or meditation. This practice helps you become more aware of your feelings and triggers, allowing you to manage your reactions better. 2. Perspective taking. In personal and professional conflicts, try to step into the other person's shoes. Understanding different perspectives can dramatically reduce feelings of anger and lead to more harmonious interactions. 3. Acceptance of external events. This can be particularly useful in situations beyond your control, such as traffic jams or unforeseen delays. Reminding yourself that some circumstances are simply out of your hands can help maintain your peace of mind. 4. Control over reactions. Choose to respond, not react. When faced with a stressful situation, take a deep breath, count to 10, or even step away if necessary. This pause can give you the clarity you need to choose a constructive response. Unique value highlight. The unique value of integrating Marcus Aurelius's Stoic wisdom into your life lies in its universal applicability. These strategies don't just help manage anger. They enhance your ability to navigate the complexities of modern relationships and professional challenges. By embracing Stoicism, you equip yourself with tools for emotional resilience, clearer thinking, and more effective decision-making. Moreover, the practice of these Stoic principles fosters a profound inner strength, allowing you to face life's ups and downs with grace and poise. They serve as a foundation not just for occasional use in times of anger, but as a daily guide for living with intention and integrity. These principles are not outdated philosophies, but living strategies that can lead to significant improvements in your mental and emotional health. Embrace them and watch how they transform your approach to life's challenges and your interactions with others. In this section of our exploration, we've bridged the gap between ancient Stoic teachings and their application in the hustle and bustle of the 21st century. These practices are not mere philosophical musings, but practical tools that can be woven into the fabric of everyday life, offering profound benefits for emotional and psychological well-being. If these strategies resonate with you and you're eager to explore more ways to enhance your emotional well-being and personal growth, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join our community, and let's continue this journey together in our upcoming videos, and thank you so much for watching.